So you want to get married, but you don't want all the fuss? Love your families, but you'd rather spend your big day far, far away? Have really fun, crazy friends, but are afraid of inciting the apocalypse? Well, do I have the solution for you? Elope! That's right, you heard me. Elope. I mean, come on, the whole white dress thing? Who can actually say they're still a virgin on their wedding night these days? Talk about denial. I could give you 100 reasons why weddings are a bad idea. And I will, but not today. First, I'll start with my top 10 tips for eloping. Number 10, and also number 1, don't get engaged. I'm serious. I know you're swayed by the shiny sparkliness of diamonds, but all that means is that you're a sucker for marketing. If you've already taken that step, it's okay. It's going to be a tricky endeavor that will require sacrifice, dedication, and creativity. But together, we can beat this. Number 9, don't commit. To a date, I mean. Of course you're committed to each other, but be as vague as possible when describing the big day. Something to the effect of, oh, I don't know, at some point in the next 3 to 4 years is perfect. And keep yourself as busy as possible so you always have an excuse. Not committing takes commitment. Number 8. Get her done! If you can, and you think your family will be receptive to it, elope right away. Get it over and done with so you don't have to answer all the usual questions and oblige every request. If you really want to, you can throw a party when you get back. Just don't reenact the whole thing. Number 7. No parties. Okay, I know I just said that you could have one when you get back from eloping, but no parties before then. No engagement parties, Jack and Jills, stag and does, bachelorettes, bachelor parties, bridal showers, wedding showers, none of that shit, okay? You cannot ask people to shower you with gifts if you're not going to invite them to the big day. It's just selfish. I mean, if you're going to exclude people, you may as well exclude them from everything. Number 6, always have an escape plan. It is entirely possible that your loved ones may attempt to throw you a wedding. This may be done vindictively or entirely out of love for the two of you. You need to find someone in your immediate group of friends or family who understands your situation. This person will be your mole. They will alert you to any whisperings of an ambush. If you're smart and stay aware of your surroundings at all times, you will be able to avert this crisis. Number 5, donate to charity. If you donate all of your extra money to charity, you won't have any left over for a wedding, and everyone will think you're a saint. I know what you're thinking, bad karma, whatever. The way I see it, you're doing more than one good act. You're helping those in need and at the same time ensuring your own happiness. Win-win. Oh, and tip number 6 may come into play here. You know, the whole saint thing might warrant a surprise bash, so plan accordingly to avoid catastrophe. Number 4, stay busy. Not by throwing a bunch of bullshit parties, but by spending your time and money on you. Pick up a new hobby, travel, visit grandma more often. Anything that will ensure you will never have the time to plan something as complicated and stressful as a wedding. And if you ever want to quit, just remember, if you cave, you will be this busy for 1 to 2 years doing nothing but picking out flowers, making seating charts, and filling out thank you cards. No thanks. Number 3, Don't be an asshole about other people's weddings. Just because you don't want a wedding doesn't mean that nobody wants a wedding. Be supportive to others tying the knot. Just think of all the events you have to go to as little reminders of all the things you won't have to put up with. And there's usually cake and an open bar, so that always helps. Number 2, go to Vegas. If you're thinking of getting hitched but don't want all the fuss, take a trip to Sin City. You're bound to get wasted to the point where you black out for a day or two at some point, and if you can't remember it, technically it didn't happen. Number 1, and we've covered this already, don't get engaged. Okay, I know that might sound a little bit harsh and, well, hypocritical, but I guess what I really mean is just don't make such a big deal out of the whole thing. If all you really want is to spend the rest of your lives together, just do it. What's holding you back? You probably already are. And just think of all the things that you could do without having to endure the cost of a wedding in Toronto.